watching to make sure the gathering did not pose a serious threat. But when Ernest stood, and he sat up straight, like arrows, their eyes focused on his left hand, he raised his right hand, a wine glass in his right hand, and then, with his left hand, he clutched an open knife. Okay? That was the threat. The next morning, before Galois even got out of bed, there was a sharp knock on his door. Galois, you're under arrest. For what? He protested. For what? You threatened the life of the king, and you will be imprisoned until trial. You don't want to go to prison in Europe, guys, because lots of times you're not going to hang out until you're until you're waiting for trial. They throw you in jail first. You are guilty until proven innocent. In America, you're innocent until proven guilty. Be careful. You have threatened that life of the king. You will be in prison. Eventually, Galois was acquitted of the charges. The knife, he explained, was just for cutting meat. But a month later, he was arrested again. This time for being a radical. But the charges were hard to prove. Finally, the ruling party charged him with wearing the uniform of the National Guard. And he didn't serve any time in there. So they sent him to jail for 6 months. Conditions in jail were not too uncomfortable. But what he did was he waited and waited. The other inmates that were there, they constantly teased him because